Good day and Assalamualaikum madam. We are from group 3 and I will introduce our member first. The first one is Lim Kok Yong, metric number 269481, and the second one is Lum Ka Hoi, metric number 271631, and the third one is Yip Yi Chian, metric number 271762, and the fourth one is Muhammad Khairul Anik bin Kidam, metric number 272002, and the last one is me, myself, Siti Nur Syafiqah binti Zainuddin, metric number 278309. In Malaysia, business have play a significant role in the economics of Malaysia because there are a lot of citizens involved in this industry. There are people who start the online retail business to maintain their daily expenditures since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic has caused a lot of effect to the economic of Malaysia. The economic stagnated when the government implemented the movement control order, which is as we known as MCO, to restrict the transmission of COVID-19. It caused a lot of businesses to close their business temporarily and wait for the further instruction of the government to reopen the economy. Many households are unable to survive in this pandemic due to their limited saving. It also triggered another issue, which is poverty. This is because the pandemic has caused the business owners and households to lose their income resources, and due to the movement control order implemented, the business owner also have to face multiple challenges when they are trying to run their business because they are struggling to maintain their financial stability in this pandemic. In this case, the business owner had to find out what they can do to survive in this pandemic, or otherwise they must shut down their business and look for other jobs to fulfill their necessary needs. This survey learning project, we will analyze the way to help them to overcome the challenges and encourage them to join the digital transformations and promote their business on the online platform. The goal of this research is to reach out to the challenges and impact faced by micro businesses which operate in both urban and rural areas during COVID-19 pandemic, and how do we help them to incline their business sales via the solutions suggested. The initiative focuses on small businesses and hawkers from several states in different districts, including Bidor and Ipoh in Perak, UDM Kedah, and Negeri Sembilan. However, rather than focusing on one race, we pick a diverse group of races, including Malays and Chinese, to get range of perspective from each. We interviewed several people, including Mr. Liu Chi Wai, 42 years old, from Bidor, Perak, who runs a noodle micro business, and Madam Yuki Tai, 55 years old, who is a fruit hawker on the roadside and morning market. Meanwhile, Miss Umu, 20 years old, who worked as a bread and cakes seller in UUM Kedah. And last one is Puan Rabiah, 30 years old and selling fried food with food truck in Malang Kuala Pilah, Negeri Sembilan.
Hi madam, I'm Lim Kok Yong. I'm going to explain the problem statement of this research. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused a huge impact on the economy of Malaysia. It forced the small and medium enterprise to face multiple challenges such as lack of cash flow. In this pandemic, most people has to stop their working, and the employer started to lay off the employee. It shows that there are a lot of challenges and problems faced by the small and medium enterprise since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. Apart from this, most people face the unemployment and zero income problem in this pandemic. It caused them to be unable to cover their daily expenditure and fall into extreme poverty. In Malaysia, the poverty rate of 2020 is 8.4%, which is higher than the poverty rate of 2019, which is 8.6%. Besides that, there are rural and urban people that are less exposed to technology. It causes some of the business owners don't know how to change their operation method since the pandemic outbreak. In this portfolio, there are three objectives which are determine the challenge and impact faced by the micro business during COVID-19 pandemic. Identify the aid provided by the government to reduce the burden of micro business and improve the respondents' marketing skills and help them apply for financial aid. The researcher has used three methods to complete this portfolio. The first method is face-to-face questionnaire, which include the background of the respondent, challenges they face in this pandemic, and what are the financial aids that apply to overcome their challenges. This method is useful because the researcher can observe the body language and expression of respondent, and it will help the researcher get close to the respondent. The second method used in this portfolio is interview and observation. This interview session helps the researcher understand more about what are the challenges faced by the business owner. The researcher also do the observation in the business location of respondent. This also help the researcher understand what the products are sold by the respondents, and the researcher can do a thorough analysis of the information. Besides that, the researcher also find the relevant information from the internet sourcing. This method has helped the researcher collect the relevant information in a short time and help the researcher develop the concrete solution which aim to help the respondent to overcome their challenges they face in this pandemic. The researcher also can communicate the respondent about the solution that can help them to overcome the challenges they face in this pandemic on the online platform. And that's from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hello madam, my name is Nungkawai and my matrix number is 271631. Now I'd like to present about 5.0 implementation of the project. So first, 5.1 is the phase 1, the planning of the project. So first, we create a WhatsApp group to communicate and discuss with each other. The first meeting was on 23rd April at 10 PM via the Google Meet. So the aim of the meeting is we want to discuss about the objective of the project, then what is the survey questionnaire, what is the method, and how we want to, how many respondents we need to interview, and so on. Table 2 are the tasks that we assign to each member. Due to the reason of we live in different places, so we conduct the interview separately. So we have 4 respondents. We interview them and evaluate the challenge experienced by the hawker and the macro business during the COVID-19 pandemic in Malaysia and how they are addressing the issue. So for example, me and Yi Chen conduct the interview in Perak and Anif conduct the interview in Negeri Sembilan. And due to the reason of we need back to the campus, so Yi Chen, me and Kok Yong have the interview with the respondent in UUM. And also there are 3 respondents that do not want to record their face and sound through the interview, but only the respondent 3 would like to have the interview with us by recording. Next is phase 2 meeting with the respondent. So first I conduct the interview with Mr. Liu, who is 42 years old. He is selling noodles at Lidl Perak, and because it was a small business, so not many people know about it, and due to the epidemics, people are fears to dine in because they fears of the infection. And next, Yi Chen also conduct the interview with respondent 2, Madam Yong, 55 years old. She is a roadside hawker who selling the fruits in the morning market at Ipoh Perak. So because maybe she is old, so she are not well known about the high-tech method and keep update with the current trend like using the Facebook, Instagram, and so on. So her sales was declined around 50% due to the COVID-19 pandemic. While third is Miss Umung, who is 20 years old and is a bread and cake seller at UUM Remark. So because during the pandemic, the UUM students and workers are forced to study at home and work from home, so the demand will decrease because less people stay at UUM, so it will also affect the sales, which decline the sales. The last is One Ribbon, who is the respondent 4. So interviewed by Anif, she is selling fruit through the food truck in Kuala Pilah, Negeri Sembilan. So because the pandemic, so she has lost his financial support, and she started to run her business with her family members to continue her living expenses. Therefore, we have some suggestion to help the respondents increase their sales. So for the planning one is we help the respondent to create a social media page, for example Facebook and IG page to promote their product. So for example, we have create a Facebook page and logo for Madam Leon because she not very know about this, and then we also create the Facebook page for Mr. Liu and Instagram page for Miss Omum, so they can promote their products on the social media and attract the attention of the people. We also help them to promote their page in many popular group in Facebook like Newsy, Ibo Gang, and so on. In addition, the planning tool is we also help the respondent to join the free online courses that related to their business because some of the respondent they do not know how to improve their marketing skill or something. So we help them to find the free online courses to let them learn how to increase their business sales. So for example, we have the Facebook website for the free online courses and the free digital marketing courses on YouTube. We give some suggestion to them, and because they can learn and improve their business well with this related marketing skill. And this, like the Facebook page, the YouTube, all of the many of the online courses are free, and the respondent can learn it at any time and anywhere. We think this can increase their business well and the marketing skill.
Okay, good morning, madam. So I will continue by presenting our planning tree in this service learning project. So first of all, let me introduce myself first. My name is Li Chen with matrix number of 271762. So without wasting of time, let me explain further to our planning tree. So our planning tree is helping the respondent in joining to an online platform, namely with Summer Locker. Okay, so what is Summer Locker? Summer Locker is a website created by Maybank in order to help local businesses such as local micro and SME to promote and put their businesses online. So this platform is an online platform that is very similar to Lazada, Shopee, and Foodpanda, which will provide the people to put their businesses online. Therefore, we decided to introduce this platform to all our respondents, but not others, were because of the main reason of this platform was free of charge in registration fee and no any commission charges. This means that all the earnings will be belonging to the merchants. So this platform will be fit perfectly to our respondent situation. The photo below was the online register form that provided by Maybank, and this is also the way we help our respondent to make a registration in the Summer Locker platform. The planning form that we have prepared to our respondent was helping our respondent in applying the financial aid. So actually there will be a lot of financial aid provided in our market, but finally we have choose this financial aid, namely with the Kemudahan Perusahaan Mikro (MEF). So MEF is a financial loan provided by government, and people can get this loan from a list of banks such as like Bank Islam, Maybank, or others. So to overcome the financial problems of our respondents, we decided to help them applying in this loan, as this loan is for small businesses. Moreover, the reason we chose on this loan was also because of this loan is easier in accessing financing and more simple in the application procedure. So besides, this loan will also provide with an insurance or takaful protection, and also provided with a perfect training or guidance in managing their businesses. So therefore, we decided to choose this loan for our respondents who have a financial problem to apply in it. So this was all the 4 planning we have prepared to our respondents. Okay, after that, let me give some overall process that we have made during this project. So you can see that we have made our second discussions with my team members after we had interviewed our respondents. So in this meeting, we came up with our solutions for our respondents, which are the 4 planning we present just now. Okay, so after that, this is the evidence on the conversation chat with our respondents who always follow up their needs and problem faced. So you can see that we had used WhatsApp as our tools to keep contact with our respondents. So just take a simple look on it. Okay, so how much we have used during our service learning project. Okay, let's take a look to the financial budget of this service learning project. From this table, we can see that we try to minimize our budget costs and giving our respondent with the best planning to help our respondent. So we had only used 50 ringgit as our transportation fees on our road on finding our respondent. The 4 planning we prepare will be no cost used and it was all free of charge. So that's all. I think that's all for me, and I will pass to my next member. Thank you.
The expected impact of the service learning project can be divided into two, which is on the researchers and on the respondents. First of all, by going through with this project, it provides us with the opportunity to engage with the society. It connects the learning in the classroom with real-world experiences in the community. We went out for an interview session with the respondents, and it's a new view on community through the service learning project. Next, it teaches us how to help other people in the community. We realize how tough the challenges these business owners have to face each day. Therefore, we discussed and figured out a way to help them through our service learning project. This project also reminds us of the reasons why we should volunteer and how community policies are important to improve the life and situation of the community. It also enhances our knowledge on the different backgrounds and cultures in the community, as they each have their own methods to manage their business. The impact on the respondents are much more significant. Through the solution we suggested, the respondents have learned about the way to promote their business online. As long as they have the platform, the basics of online business is easy to learn and requires little expense to promote their products. Through online business, they can take on more than one job, which can help them gain more income. Other than that, through the projects, the respondents will be more aware on how to find information on financial aid provided by the government. These financial aids are important as it helps businesses survive through the pandemic. For example, the Grant Khas Prihatin (GKP). Conclude, this assignment has been a great experience for us. It was something new and different from our other courses as we had to go out and interview the respondents ourselves. This also enhances our communication skills. Other than that, we were grateful and thrilled that we managed to help others even though we are only students. This assignment also helped us gain more insight on the economic situation during COVID-19 as we had to go out and see the situation ourselves. Throughout the completion of the assignment, our main challenge was communication. It is a big assignment thus. Not being able to discuss face-to-face made it a bit more difficult as we had to find the right time to discuss and make sure we get all our points across. We are grateful that we could successfully help these business owners, and we hope that our proposed idea could continue to benefit them in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.